Hey guys, Leah Hill here, and no, I'm not at the ranch today. I'm at Spring Ridge Roasters, and we have the owners with us, and Dr. Hill introduce them in just a moment, but we're going to talk about my favorite subjects, coffee, and this is live on the store, so grab you a bag, but let's get to the introductions and learn about what you're going to be purchasing.
Hey everyone, Dr. Arland Hill with Harvest Hills Ranch, and today I am at Spring Ridge Roasters, and we are here with Ty and Amanda Donnelly. And as you've probably heard us say before, when it comes to the ranch and getting up in the morning and getting going, we like our coffee, and we think that coffee should basically meet all the criteria that when we produce food at the ranch, we want a clean source of food, what we bring to you guys. Well, we have the same thought process when it comes to our coffee, which led us here today. As Leah mentioned when she did the intro to the video, we found Spring Ridge and had an opportunity to strike up a conversation, looked at some of the options they had as far as coffee, found a few organic options, and we wanted to come visit and pick up our first sample of coffee to ultimately be able to bring to you guys. And so what I thought we'd do is take a few moments and just spend some time talking with Ty, with Amanda, really hear what the process of the beans, what's different about their coffee, and with the mindset of, hey, these guys are a small business, just like we're a small business, and they're doing great work, and we want to support them and bring their product to you. Tell us what is different, first of all, about a small roaster like yourself.
First thing is freshness. I mean, it's just like anything you get off of a farm. You know, the idea that this is a product that once it's roasted, it has a timestamp on it, and the stuff that's in the stores, you don't know when that stuff was roasted. And sometimes you might get a bag at a store, and without a roast date on it, you would get it and sometimes be good, sometimes be old and stale. You never know the freshness of it. So, you know, like this is an organic coffee that we are getting from Honduras, and it's something that is, you know, green. It can hold its freshness for a year or more here in the United States. But once we put it through this roaster, the small batch roaster, which we can do about 2.5 pounds at a time per batch, and it has a timestamp on, you know, how long it will be able to sustain that freshness. So that's kind of the number one thing. That's what got me into roasting coffee in the first place. I wanted to have fresh coffee, and my friends and family wanted to have fresh coffee. So I realized that I could buy a 5-pound bag of roasted coffee, but it's only going to last me maybe a month before it just loses that freshness. Whenever I would get that next 5-pound bag, I'd open it up, it'd be really fresh smelling, but by the end of that month, it would be stale and just completely blown out. So that's kind of the number one thing. Right now we have 2 organic coffees, one from Sumatra, one from Honduras, and they're both very unique in their flavors. This has more of a spicy plum note in it, and this is more of a sweet brown sugary note on it. So those are 2 of the options, the organic options that we have right now. But we're looking to expand that and get into more organics, more naturally grown coffees, and importing those in.
Where do your coffees come from? Just kind of as an overview.
There's a certain belt in the world that's called the coffee belt, and it's, you know, an area that is right around the equator, and it's areas like Central America, South America, Africa, and Indonesia. Mm-hmm. Those are the main areas. So like right now, we have the coffee from Sumatra's from Indonesia. Honduras is Central America. We have some Brazil that we mix with some espresso roasts. That's South America. So and we also have some Kenya. So what is that? Eastern Africa. Those are the main coffee growing areas that we get our coffee from.
Okay. Guys, we have to tell you, we've been extremely impressed in our visit here, and just everything that goes into actually roasting coffee, and which, as Ty educated me on, it is actually a seed in the coffee fruit. It's not truly a bean, so it's an important note. But just how much really goes into this, and not to get too crazy on the tech side, but just, we walk in and we see this computer screen and you're really dialing in the roasting process with the temperatures and everything. And I think just when we pick up initially a bag of beans at a store, we don't think about all the things that go into getting that product to actually be like it is. But you were just dialing this in to these beans are consistent. So you've got the freshness, you've got someone who is literally just sitting here watching the whole process and fine tuning it to bring an absolutely stellar product to market here. So that's outstanding.
Awesome.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you go to the store, look for these products. Again, we've got the Honduras, and I just want to, if you could reiterate for me, Ty, you said the Honduras. What were the notes on the Honduras?
This one has kind of a brown sugar, dark chocolate, berry, and red fruit note on it. It's kind of unique to a Central American dark roast. And then the Sumatran does have a brown sugar, but it has a spice or a plum or like a stone fruit type of note on it. So it's a little I don't add flavorings to these. These are just the notes that are in the bean itself. And when you look at them, they look very different, green, and the final product looks different too. I mean, whenever you get it before you grind it. Now this is all whole beans, so you'll have to get your grinder out, but that's the best way to have fresh coffee is to grind it fresh. And you don't want it to, because it goes through an oxidation process. Like I said, once it's roasted, oxygen is going to want to take all the aroma out and all the flavors out. So these are sealed within a one-way valve bags, so they'll keep their freshness for months. But still, after you open it up and allow oxygen to touch the bean, you need to go ahead and drink it all.
Yeah. What a shame, right? As you can see, guys, they have thought of everything in the process, and we're excited to be working with these guys. So make sure you go to the store, look for their product on the store, and we'll be happy to either ship that or bring it to you at one of our drop sites. Ty, Amanda, thank you so much for having us out to Spring Ridge Roasters. Yeah, we're looking forward to working with you guys. Hey guys, check out more videos at Harvest Hills Ranch. We'll keep bringing you great content just like this. Take care, everyone.